Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday, does it? And right now you can deport 50,000 migrants for the price of two. Well, at least that's what ICE, the American Immigration Services, have been memeing online. Yes, America has just dropped the most savage deportation meme in government history. Hello, I'm Alex Armstrong and this is GB News Originals. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. The US Immigration and Customs Enforcement Agency, ICE, posted a spoof video styled like a Jet2 holidays advert, a meme format that has gone viral globally the last few months. And you know what? It's worked. It's bold, it's unashamed, and it says, we are a country here, not a hostel. Now let's cut back to here, the United Kingdom, where we can't even deport a convicted Algerian criminal because guess what? He dresses like a woman. No joke. A man with a record of serious crime gets to stay in the UK because he's dressed like a woman. And apparently that now grants you immunity from deportation as well. Put on a dress and simply border law doesn't apply anymore. And this all comes, of course, the same week that Keir Starmer trotted up to Scotland to meet United States President Donald Trump. Trump, the man who literally built a wall to keep people out, sat down with Sir Keir Starmer, the Prime Minister, and not only slammed Europe's immigration failures, but slammed Britain's. He praised America's border enforcement, and he's now claimed illegal entries into America are now down to zero, a statistic even supported by the American left-wing media.
Hello, I'm Bev Turner. Now, it can feel like the money in our bank accounts at the moment does not keep up with the cost of living, and maybe there's a solution. I'm here today with the CEO of TallyMoney, Cameron Parry. Cameron, what is TallyMoney?
Well, Bev, with TallyMoney, you get a current account and a debit card, but instead of pounds, you use milligrams of gold as your everyday money.
So why gold?
Gold traditionally is a great store of value. It has, on average, gone up at over 11% per annum for the last 25 years against the pound. It's tripled in value in the last decade. And in the last 2 years alone, it's increased by 50% against the pound. Banks' savings products just can't compete with that level of growth.
But this isn't just about gold. This is about a currency that you guys have created at TallyMoney. Explain it to me as though I'm an idiot.
So, look, people need to be able to hold their earnings and build their savings in a money that retains its value and remains in their legal control and remains theirs to access, away from government control.
Great. You had me at not exposed to government control.
You should feel safe and happy with your money. You should have peace of mind. The more money you see in your bank balance, and that's the type of thing we're trying to deliver, and give people choice in the type of money they get to use every day.
Brilliant. Thank you so much, Cameron. Thank you.
During several of their press interviews, Trump continued to seemingly slam the Prime Minister's political agenda, attacking wind farms, illegal immigration, censorship and taxation. All areas the PM is seen to be weak on. And in my opinion, that is humiliation on a global stage for our beleaguered Prime Minister. And how do you think number 10 handled it? Well, unsurprisingly, but they haven't posted a single video clip of any of their meetings. Not a single clip. No footage, no quotes. And it's quite obvious to me, they're ashamed. And frankly, they should be. Because it wasn't a statesman's meeting, was it? It was more like a school trip with a headmaster and a pupil sitting next to him. Keir Starmer looked totally out of his depth, out of ideas and utterly incapable of matching the energy and the charisma of a man who actually gets results. Meanwhile, here at home, Starmer's so-called leadership, well, illegal channel crossings have skyrocketed under them. Over 4,000 people arrived in July alone, dinghy after dinghy, day after day. And that's far more than there were this time last year, up 50% on the year, record-breaking illegal migrant numbers. Meanwhile, President Trump's down to 0. That wasn't supposed to happen. Remember the promise. We'll smash the gangs. We'll take control. We'll fix the asylum backlog. Well, guess what? The only thing Starmer's smashed is the British taxpayers' will to pay taxes, in my opinion. Trump's deporting people on mean flights, but Britain's giving illegal migrants hotel rooms, 3 meals a day, and Uber to their asylum interviews, and the rest of it. One country enforces its laws and the other gets lectured on pronouns by a man with 5 fake identities and a forged passport. We are an international joke, and Starmer is too scared to even post the footage of his meeting with Trump because he knows just how small he looked standing next to someone who clearly doesn't apologise for protecting his borders and his citizens. But let's be clear, this is not about liking or disliking Donald Trump. This is about a contrast. It is strength versus weakness, action versus waffle. Trump walks into a room and people sit up and listen. Starmer walks into a room and people check to see who's on next. And when the American government can take the mickey out of illegal immigration with a Jet2 meme and still get the job done, while at the same time we're getting tied up in legal red tape and ECHR rulings. That tells you everything about the state of Britain's place in the world. This isn't compassionate government, it's cowardice, isn't it? Wrapped in virtue signalling, gift wrapped for the activist lawyer class. And the British taxpayer, of course, is always picking up the tab. £8 million a day on hotels. That's £3 billion a year to house people who shouldn't even be here in the first place. And we've also recently heard that councils will be potentially buying up empty properties to house illegal migrants in them. That doesn't sound like prioritising the British people to me. And meanwhile, of course, our own citizens, veterans, pensioners, families are scraping by, all while the Home Office funds 3 meals a day and a 24/7 legal hotline for every new arrival who knows the word asylum. And of course, let's not forget, Trump's not just boasting about 0 illegal entries, he's doing something about it. Immediate processing, mass deportations, court rulings that hold firm. Alligator Alcatraz, all that stuff. He doesn't hide behind committees or pretends to hold a press release that actually isn't meaning anything or doesn't have a policy attached to it. Meanwhile, back here in Britain, we've got hotel managers being told not to report violence because it might affect someone's asylum claim potentially. We've got local councils refusing to disclose migrant housing plans to residents because it might cause tension. And we've got MPs more outraged than Nigel Farage than at the fact that 80% of illegal arrivals are adult men with no documentation and no intention of ever leaving. We've become a magnet for the world's illegal migrants, not because we're welcoming, but because we're soft. Because they know the UK barely deports anyone. 60+% of people who apply for asylum when they land here get it. Only a few of them are ever returned. Because they know there's always another appeal, another excuse, another delay. And while America's posting memes, taking the mickey out of the fact that they've done such a good job, we're posting bail for these people. Some of them are criminals. This is what happens when your government is more afraid of social media backlash than of criminality. When they're more afraid of the word deportation than of the words knife crime or national security. The irony, Labour likes to call Trump dangerous. Remember, before they were in office, many of the now cabinet leaders slammed Donald Trump. But what's actually dangerous is having a British government that knows the system is being exploited and just refuses to fix it. And now we also have a Prime Minister who stood next to the one man who built a physical wall and enforced the law, and instead of learning something from it, he came back, did nothing, and pretended that it all didn't happen. Well, we all noticed, didn't we, at home? I've been Alex Armstrong. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the GB News YouTube channel for more great content. We'll see you all soon.